What's up, everybody? This is Jay. Welcome to the podcast. I appreciate everybody for listening. I'm trying to do a couple things new, bring a couple different pieces of, content for everybody to listen to. This right here is episode 1 of my sports podcast with the odds. So I'm going to provide a little extra information on these podcasts, and I'm going to talk about some of the top sports games of the night and give you the odds on who's going to win and also the line. So in case you want to use that information, however you see fit. I don't encourage gambling, and this is just for information purposes only. So do what you see fit with it. In any case, the NBA and the NFL and MLB have all partnered and with DraftKings and FanDuel and a lot of these sites, and I was just providing this information to go along with any of that in case anybody was interested in who may or may not win, and if you were interested in the odds of any of those teams winning. So let's get into it. Tonight, Wednesday, the 10/27. We're going to see the Charlotte Hornets versus Orlando Magic. Now, the Charlotte Hornets is actually a -6 in that game. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We see also that the Orlando Magic, they have the Orlando Magic is a total point scored over 217. So, total points scored over 217, Charlotte Hornets over the Orlando Magic. So if you have total points over 217, then you should be good. We also see at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we have the Washington Wizards a +5 over the Boston Celtics. Now, a lot of people may think the Boston Celtics have a great team this year, but in this particular game, it's a +5 for the Washington Wizards at Boston. And we also see that the total points scored under 225.5 for Washington Wizards versus the Boston Celtics. We see also that the Atlanta Hawks at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time are a -6 versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, I know that may come to a surprise to a lot because the Atlanta Hawks and Pelicans, you would think that should be a no-brainer, and that's probably why they have the Hawks -6 because the chances are they will win, so we'll see how it all turns out. It says the total points scored under 220 for Atlanta Hawks and the Pelicans combined. So when you're wondering about that, that's both teams combined. The total score will be under 220. And again, that's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We see also that at 7:30 Eastern time, the Brooklyn Nets are a -4 versus the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat, they tried to make some moves this year to make their team stronger. They added, from Lowry from Toronto this year. And it looks like he's been helping them to play pretty good. And Brooklyn Nets are still without Kyrie Irving. And so they're not 100% yet. So we'll see how it all turns out. The total points scored is going to be over 218 for that Miami Heat Brooklyn Nets. And we also see the Toronto Raptors are a +2 versus the Indiana Pacers. That's also at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We see that the Lakers are a -9 versus the OKC Thunder. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we see that also LeBron James will not be playing this game. We also see the Minnesota Timberwolves are a +8 versus the Milwaukee Bucks. That's also at 8 p.m. Eastern time, as well as we see the Memphis Grizzlies are a +3 versus the Portland Trail Blazers at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And we see also that the total points scored is going to be under 234 combined for the Memphis Grizzlies and Portland Trail Blazers. And last but not least, the Phoenix Suns total points scored versus Sacramento Kings is going to be over 226. It's very two high-scoring offenses. You got Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox, Chris Paul. It's going to be a lot of scoring in that one. And if you got a total points of over 226, you should come out pretty good on that one. So I've been thinking about doing this, depending on the reception and what people think. I may continue to do this tomorrow. I will do a podcast with the results for the information I gave you. I've been working with somebody and we've been talking about this, and the information that I'm getting is at least 70% or better on information. They got a lot of background information and things, and they're able to get a little bit better odds than what is usually out there in Vegas. So if anybody is interested in just for fun or whatever the case may be, hopefully this will be a little helpful for you. I definitely appreciate your feedback in the comments section below. Let me know if this is something you would like me to keep doing, maybe even expand, and I'll keep it going. So I appreciate y'all for listening. I hope it's helpful, and I hope that everybody come out on top with this information, and maybe I'll take it to the next level and expand. With that being said, everybody, good luck and be safe. Peace.